Imagine a world where everyone is equal, where the person standing next to you, no matter their race, sexuality, gender, religion, they're never looked at as differently or thought of as lesser. Should women be paid the same as men?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Of course. Yes.
Yes. Of course.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. I mean, women work just as hard as men, if not harder, and they have daily challenges that they have to overcome that we have no control over. They're just what comes in our genetic code, and we deserve the same pay as men. Absolutely.
I believe in gender equality. Do you? Do you believe men and women are equal?
I don't think they're equal now, just based on like statistics and like, you know, the fact that we get paid 77% of what men do. But I think that in a society that is considered, you know, like what we want at this point, yes, women would be equal to men. Well, I think they're equal, but society obviously doesn't. They treat them pretty awfully, like objects and stuff.
Which we're not, so
Women are treated
I think that they're not treated equally, but I do believe that women are equal to men.
You know, women deserve to be equal to men. There's really been no reason for us not to be treated equally, but right now it's clear that we're not. You look at our current president, and he didn't like his competitor this past campaign because she was a woman, and he didn't really have any grounds other than that. And he even said he would lock her up, and again, he didn't have any grounds. So no, I don't think women are treated equally, but they do for sure deserve to be treated the same.
Do I view men and women as equal? I do. Yeah. Does society necessarily view it, men and women as equals? Apparently not. I mean, there's all kinds of evidence to the contrary. The pay gap, the fact that there are men in Congress who believe that they can tell women what they can do with their bodies. You know, there's just this paternalism which I would have thought would have gone away by now, but it's still hanging on. Yeah. So, whereas I believe men and women are definitely equal, I'm not sure that society agrees with me.
They're not? Well, why hasn't it changed? Every president we've had since we were born has been over the age of 35. That's a whole 35 years of different opinions, beliefs, and views. Statistically, we will grow up to be nothing like them. So why should they be the only ones allowed to make huge decisions for our future? As soon as someone turns 18, they are a legal adult. So why are people between the ages of 18 and 35 discriminated against presidential candidacy? They're the ones who the younger generation wants representing them. So, what quality do you find to be most special in young adults? So like people my age to like around 26.
I think just the creative ideas and the passion they have for where they want to take their own life, and the good that a lot of kids that I see want to do for humanity.
Like that.
They certainly may have something to offer, and I really like the idea behind you do rule out all the great minds between, you know, let's say for example under 35 years of age.
You have the right to live, and that you deserve love and kindness.
Viewing each other as humans and not as boy or girl or black or white, but just as human beings. And I'm all for that. I'm a big proponent of viewing people for who they are, not how they look or how they identify themselves. I think of myself as a 25-year-old, and that frightens me. I had a lot more growing up to do. I needed to learn about myself. I needed to have more experiences. That being said, there are always outliers to any issue. And if there is an individual who's extremely talented, who is knowledgeable, who can address the needs of the many, which I think a president needs to do, then if they're 25, they're 25, so what?
Just giving people between the ages of 18 and 35 the chance to run for president eliminates that sense of discrimination. They have the most amazing minds. They want to change lives. But by the time they're 35, they might not want to anymore. My proposal is that the presidential candidacy age is changed to 25. That gives people enough time to have life experience, and so that way, presidential candidacy is not about age, but it's about qualifications and what America really wants: a true leader.